The Dullahan is one of the most feared figures in Irish mythology. The name Dullahan is derived from the Irish Dullahan, meaning dark man, an apt description of this grim entity. He is considered part of the unseelie court of the fairy realm, a group of malevolent or mischievous beings in contrast to the benign seelie court. The Dullahan's origins are shrouded in mystery, but it is thought that he may be a remnant of the ancient Celtic god Crom Dubh, who was worshipped by a pre-Christian Celtic society known as the Arain. Crom Dubh was associated with fertility and the harvest, but was also a symbol of sacrifice and death, attributes that are echoed in the figure of the Dullahan. The Dullahan is often portrayed as a headless horseman, riding a black horse and carrying his head under his arm. Despite his lack of a head, the Dullahan is said to have supernatural vision, able to see across vast landscapes and through the darkest nights. His head is described as having the texture and color of moldy cheese or stale dough, with a malicious grin stretching from ear to ear. The Dullahan carries a whip made from a human spine and often pulls a wagon adorned with funeral objects such as candles and skulls and covered in dried human skin. When the Dullahan stops riding, it is said that someone is about to die. He calls out the person's name, drawing out their soul for their impending death. The Dullahan is known for his deathly ride through the Irish countryside, signifying the impending death of a person. It is said that when the Dullahan stops, he calls out the name of the person who is about to die, causing their spirit to depart from their body. There are numerous tales of encounters with the Dullahan. In many of these stories, the protagonist manages to escape the Dullahan's notice by carrying or wearing gold, as it is believed that the Dullahan has an irrational fear of this precious metal. Interestingly, in some regions of Ireland, the Dullahan is depicted not as a headless horseman, but as a headless coachman driving a black carriage, known as a quast bodhar. This carriage, drawn by headless horses, moves so quickly and silently that it is often upon its victims before they realize it. The Dullahan's myth has left a significant impact on Irish folk beliefs and practices. For example, the fear of encountering the Dullahan on certain nights led to the tradition of staying indoors, and it is still considered bad luck in some parts of Ireland to be out late at night, particularly on specific dates. Additionally, the belief in the Dullahan's aversion to gold has resulted in folk practices to ward off evil or bad luck. It's common in some Irish regions to carry a gold object or wear a gold piece of jewelry, a custom that may have been influenced by the Dullahan myth. The Dullahan, like many figures in Irish folklore, is deeply woven into the fabric of Irish identity and cultural expression. This mythical figure's enduring presence in folk beliefs, practices, and contemporary media attests to its cultural significance. The Dullahan serves as a link to Ireland's ancient past, echoing the beliefs and fears of a time when myth and reality were closely intertwined.